I had a really good day last night, okay? And I'll tell you why. And today I wake up and there is this article in the feed. I know it's a couple days old, but this is what I got in the feed when I looked at my phone. Stanley Druckenmiller sees hard landing in 2023 with a possible deeper recession than many expect. And I'll go through this in a little bit. This is what people freaking see every day from CNBC, right? Not too long ago, CNBC was Bitcoin 24/7, crypto 24/7. Now it's this kind of stuff, right? And so, why did I have a good day? And I'll show you some videos of where I play soccer. I had a good day because yesterday we had a game, and I started playing after 25 years of having a break, if you know that. And it took me about 8-9 weeks, and yesterday was just new sheriff came to town. He scored like 4 goals. It was just unbelievable. Like all the practice that I've been putting in, took me about 20 games to get to that level. And so it was a good day. It was a good day, and I'll show you a little video I recorded of where I play, the facility that we play. But before that, let me just go through this article that I wake up and this is what people see every day. That's why they're acting so crazy. Billionaire investor Stanley Druckenmiller believes that the Federal Reserve's attempt to quickly unwind the excesses it helped build up for decades with easy monetary policy will not end well for the U.S. economy. Our central case is a hard landing by the end of 23. I mean, do you even want to start a day reading stuff like that? I will be stunned if we don't have a recession in 2023. So what? We're going to have a recession. Who cares? Recession is a slowdown in the GDP growth, okay? Economies go from expansion and recessions. And people just want to own stocks during non-recessionary times. When during recessions, you get incredible deals. What happened in 2008? Was this an expansion of a recession? What happened to people's net worth when they were buying stocks? Okay? What happened? Look at some of the stocks that I wrote about during 2008, 2009 financial crisis. I don't know the timing. Of course you don't, because nobody knows. But the certainty by the timing, but certainly by end of 2023. Yeah. I will not be surprised if it's not larger than the so-called average garden variety. And the legendary, you have to put legendary investor here. And the legendary investor who has never had a down year in the market. If he had never had a down year in the markets, then everything he says, you should listen to. And I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm not saying this is wrong at all. It has nothing to do with whether you should own stocks or not. Nothing. Never had a down year. Fears it could be something even worse. I don't rule out something really bad. Okay. And then, as you read through this article, the best thing here, I just love this sentence. You don't even need to talk about black swans to be worried here. To me, the risk of owning assets doesn't make a lot of sense. This is probably the stupidest sentence I have ever heard. The risk of owning assets doesn't make a lot of sense here. Think about this for a second. You should get rid of all of your assets because there's going to be a recession. Right? Go and tell your grocery store, being like, close up, sell the grocery store because you don't want to own assets during recessions, and make sure you tell the buyer that they also don't want to own any assets during recessions. Who are these sellers going to sell these assets? Or maybe we should just eliminate all the assets during recessions. Stop eating, stop breathing, stop going to the bathroom, stop wanting things, stop driving. We're in a recession. There's just too much risk of owning assets. So Aduro, please stop working on the plastic solution. We don't need that during recession. We only need to solve the plastic problem during expansions when things are good. Oracle, please put the drills away because we're going to go into hard landing. And the last thing we want you to do is to expand your resource and find more copper. That's not what we want to do. And besides, we shouldn't be owning assets because the risk, as Druckenmiller says, the risk of owning assets doesn't make a lot of sense here. Okay, Voxter, stop innovating. Like let the real estate market be archaic, relying on technology that's 10 years old, because we're going into a recession. It doesn't matter that your clients are calling you or telling you, hey, the mortgage originations are down, and we want to be more competitive. We want to use better technology, or with the newest acquisition MSR. Stop all that because we are going into recession. See how crazy and ridiculous this is, but that's what people see every day, all day long, and that's what we're dealing with. So, as I said in my previous video, I am refusing to engage into conversations with people with this kind of mindset. Okay, I am buying assets because I'm buying assets throughout my life, but today, the money that I have buys me more assets because people like him, people like CNBC are spreading this nonsense, and I get more for my money, okay? That's what I'm doing. And I am actually much happier with my portfolio today than I was 2 years ago, because 2 years ago or 3 years ago, most of my money was in Oracle. Like, it was the biggest position. Today, I am much more happy with my portfolio. I have Oracle, I have Voxter, I have Aduro, I have Secure, I have 2 private companies that we deal with. Then I have another one that's only on MCE. I have like 7 different ones that just I absolutely love. And actually yesterday we closed on a deal with a private company, and it's kind of funny because one guy just joined MCE like this morning, and I told him, I'm like, man, I wish that you joined 3 weeks ago, because the deal that we just did with the private company, I mean, that thing is going to be a monster. Like, and there again, I'm investing in solutions. Okay, they're a private company. They have a solution for a massive problem, and they're going to be going public, and they're literally like one letter away, one approval away that could come like any day. I thought that, we invested at $1. They're probably going to go public at like 5. And there's already other parties that want to put money in, but their price is already double or triple from what we just closed at. And so I think that if they don't get that letter, I think they're going to go public at 5 times what we paid for. If they get the letter, they'll go public like 10 times or 20 times what we paid for. Like, it's this massive in a recession where everyone is panicking. This is what I'm doing, and not everybody is participating, by the way. So, the people that, are participating are going to be very happy. And now I'm hearing that the same group that is involved in these private deals, there might be a third deal in the works. I don't know the details yet, whether it's 4 or 6 weeks or 8 weeks down the road, Like, that's what I'm doing. And I'm not listening to this crazy, crazy nonsense. Okay? So now what I'm doing is, like, I'm not reading this. Like I said in my other video, I am removing myself from this negativity and stupidity, and I'm just playing a lot of soccer because I'm not going to engage in that craziness. Let me show you some things. So I signed up for like two leagues, right? One outside and one inside. So this is the league outside that we're playing. So it's 2 fields. One field and then second field. So this is like at night. This is like 10 p.m. on Fridays. So what's going on there every Friday, and today is the last game actually for that league because it's getting cold here. There's like games on 2 fields at the same time, and there's like a game at 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to like 11 p.m., under those lights. So all the teams play on one field. So that's one video that I took. Now I'm going to show you the other one, where I kind of walk in. So that's the first field, and then over there is the second field. And this is like the guy that organizes this is a Mexican. So this is like a Mexican league. Most of them are like Latin, but you do have some white people and Americans. But like, this is interesting because these guys, I learned that Mexicans, when they play soccer, even not non-professional, like every game is like a World Cup for them. They take it very seriously. And then here we have an indoor that started. So I put the camera on. I just want to show you that facility, because you would never think that there's actually a facility there. So you see this building here, like the facility is like behind. This is like a wig store for black people. And I would say that's like 8, 9 p.m. So I'm driving like behind that building. There's like barely, it's dark. It's like, it looks scary. And there's some tenants in the back. Like, I would have never known that there's more in the back. And here it is. So I'm gonna park, and like I'll be holding the phone in a way that they don't even know I'm taping, because like the last thing I want them to think that like I'm some kind of a cop. All right, so now I'm walking. Here it is, and it's the same group of people, like just Mexican league. So this field is so tiny. It's like 5-on-5, goalie and 4 people. And and then there's like a concession. We're standing on the top of the concession. So I played 2 times on this field, and the first time after we came from outside, like I felt like I was in the middle of a major highway. Like everything was moving so fast, and everyone was running into each other. And then the second time, which we played yesterday, I was like, okay, I know what's going on. And then you can even use the walls here, and like they play hard, like soccer, hockey, like, so you got to be physical. And then so the second time I was like, yesterday was like, wow, it was like the breakthrough. Like it was like new sheriff is in town. So it was great. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm refusing to get negative. I'm buying assets when people are on strike, and this is a way for me to move myself away, let the market do its thing, and just not worry. Okay, and I'm gonna do deals. I'm gonna be buying deals, and I'm just ignoring the stuff. And I know some of you have reached out asking about MCE. It's like I said, look, I told you before in the videos that up to a certain point, the price is the same. And now some people are not staying there. Of course, they didn't participate in the one that is like, what I just talked about. The ones that participated, they're very happy with the deal. But the ones that are leaving, and if you want to join, just email me. I'll give you their spot and their price. And their price is a lot better than what's on the website. So I guess that's my little meet Kevin here. Anyway, let everybody else be negative. I don't care. I'm buying assets. I'm getting more for my money. I'm doing deals. And while the market is doing its crazy thing, I'm just going to play soccer. And when the market turns, the market turns.